What's up, everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of Two Peas in a Pod with John
and Sam, and we're gonna go around interviewing some of the most interesting people on the internet. So I've known John, for probably about 10 years now,
Been a long time.
and we met each other through the LPA, which is the Little People of America conference that we go to once a year with probably like 2,000 little people, and we just go around, have a good time, party, dance, play sporting
We
events.
party a lot. I think that's how we click. We drink a lot. We love to have a lot of fun, and that's how we clicked.
Yeah, we just clicked ever since then. We were just the party animals. We were the last one standing most of the time, so that's how it happened.
Those were late nights.
But
That's,
I feel like now we should introduce our guest, yeah?
our special guest,
Okay,
our very
yeah,
special,
our special guest. It's our first guest, and we had to pick
I'm nervous for this
Honestly,
guest.
we picked this person because she is one of our favorite people on the internet, and we just have such a great connection with her. You guys may know her as Trailer Trash Tammy,
My name's Tammy, and I'm a badass bitch.
but we call her Shug, aka Chelcie Lynn. So here she is.
Oh my God. I am honored to be your first guest. Thank you guys so much. Y'all know I love you so much. My Shugs.
Yeah, literally.
I love
our
you
Shug.
so much. You know that.
Yeah, so what have you been doing, Chelsea? That's our question.
Dude, I've been traveling the country doing stand-up comedy.
I love
And
it.
it has been awesome, and I can't wait for y'all to come to a show.
Stories all the time of everyone flashing you, but what's better than a dwarf chest?
All right, so now for our first segment, we're going to move on to current events. So honestly, Chelsea, there's been all these influencers who have been moving on to other spaces, and the big one is fighting. So as you probably know, Floyd Mayweather fought Logan Paul, and I'm just curious, like, how you feel about all these creators moving on to fighting, and like, I don't know if you saw it, what you thought about it.
Well, so I've never been into the fights ever, but I was really invested in this one that he would have the balls to fight Floyd Mayweather.
All right, so our next little question, because obviously you live in San Diego, California, but once again, all these influencers are making all these moves. A lot of people actually are moving out of California. Are you planning on hanging out in San Diego for the long term, or are you going to plan on moving out anytime soon?
Greg and I just bought 100 acres in Nashville.
No way. I love that.
And we don't plan on moving right away. We do want to build a house, and that takes time. And, so, in the next couple years, the next 2 or 3 years, and I'm building a whole compound for everybody.
100 acres is enormous.
You can build us a little tiny house on there.
That's a great investment as well.
All right, so now we're going to move on to our next segment. It's called The Come Up. We want to really learn more about you and let our fans really just engage with you and where you came from and how you got to the place you are now. So the first question is, did you really grow up in a trailer park?
Yeah, not in a trailer park. I did live in trailer parks, but we mostly just lived in a trailer like in town. I have lived in trailer parks, but my grandmother had a trailer and she had like a 1/4 acre, so it wasn't in a trailer park.
Did you think you got your Trailer Trash Tammy, like just alter ego from just growing up in that environment?
100%. 100%. I took some of Trailer Trash Tammy's mannerisms from the movie. Have you ever watched the movie Monster with Charlize Theron?
Yes, I have. I love that movie.
I took some of her mannerisms there, but in terms of like Tammy's personality and the content and the videos she does, like very much a mixture of a bunch of just Southern women. Everybody knows a Tammy in some way. Everyone knows, they can see somebody in a Tammy video, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%. I love it.
And honestly, I think I'm correct on this. How was it growing up in Oklahoma? And obviously, I do want you to bring up your sisters because I love them too. They're great. So, like, I don't know, just like explain how you grew up.
Well, my hometown, I graduated high school with 12 people, and no stoplights, all dirt roads. I mean, a very small town.
Wow.
When I was in high school, they did build the world's largest casino.
In
in
your
my-
town?
Yep,
That's crazy.
so we've got that. But growing up there, I hated it because there was nothing to do. But looking back now as an adult, I appreciate it for a couple different reasons. Number one, it's so beautiful and I took that for granted. It's so quiet and peaceful and I took that for granted. And I think not having anything to do as a kid really helped me with my creative side.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd be doing what I'm doing if I didn't grow up in Thackerville, Oklahoma.
Do you think that kind of helped the bond with your sisters?
Well, they love y'all, first off. No, me and my sisters are very, very close. We're very close in age. We had a rough childhood. You know, both of my parents were drug addicts. We were neglected a lot as kids, physically and emotionally. And I think that is definitely what really, you know, because we are all that we had was each other. Me,
Yeah.
Maggie, and Beth. That was, you know, they're all I have, you know. So we've just always been just each other's best friends.
I love that. And you're clearly the best big sister for them.
Thank
I
you.
can already tell. Because you're like a big sister to us. You're almost like our mama to us.
Yep.
And I love it. I love it so much.
Are you saying you hit on your mama?
Oh, no.
Because I know you be hitting on her a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Sam, you tried to eat my ass once.
Yeah.
We can speak about that. One time in LA.
One time. There's probably a few
Beth and
times.
Chelsea were staying in an Airbnb with us. Let's just say got a little frisky. I tried to have a three-way with the two sisters. And I was just all over them. Who can't be all over you two?
But anyways, the next segment is the career. So obviously we've spoken about your come up, but now we're curious to like hear about your actual career, what you're up to right now. Obviously we've already spoken about a bit about your shows, but like how is it? I know you had a few shows with Theo Vaughn. If you just were able to just explain how it is with him, how it is to work with him, he's probably hilarious.
Dude, Theo Vaughn, well, he's my favorite comedian. So the fact that he even knows who I am and wants to do stuff with me blows my mind. Okay. He is so humble and so nice and so funny in person. And I've been on his podcast. Him and I produced and released like a Christmas special. We're going to do some stuff in the future. I'm about to launch a podcast with, you know, my friend Paige Jen. We're calling it the Viral Podcast. Got something big coming that I can't really announce yet, but it's going to be big.
Hey, we're waiting, Chelsea.
And speaking of big,
I'll tell y'all.
so you just started Only Tammy. How's that going?
Let me explain it. It's not like your normal only, you know, only. We film a TV show. It's a short TV show. And we release an episode once a week. And the TV show is pretty raunchy. You know, we can't post this stuff on Facebook. Let's just put it that way. But it's not pornographic. And it's funny. It's a TV show. People love it. Y'all got to come be on an episode.
We have a game, and we want you to play the game with us. The game's called Tell or Take. So realistically, you ask us a question, and we tell you the answer. And if we aren't comfortable telling you the answer, we take a shot. Are you okay with that?
Well, I came up with a whole bunch of good questions for you.
Oh my
Bro,
gosh.
it is 1:41 in the afternoon on a weekday, and this guy wants me to drink.
We got some Tito's vodka here.
All right, Chelsea, the stage is yours. Whichever question you want, we're ready for it.
All right. Oh, I got some good ones. Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm
ready.
nervous.
Have you ever had an STD?
No,
I have not had an STD.
I'm surprised about that.
Why are you surprised about that?
You're
That's
just
kind of
crazy.
messed up. Well,
Bro,
like,
you eat ass.
Sam, you're out there raw dogging, man.
Yeah, you do raw dog. I heard rumors.
oh, gosh, okay, you guys are putting me on the spot
Hey,
right
but
now.
at least he at least
No, I answered no. I did not have an STD.
claims
Yes,
he hasn't, though.
I am crazy when it comes to my sex life, I would say, but I am kind of responsible. Not fully responsible, but just kind of, you know.
Okay.
Here,
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm nervous.
The next one. How much money is in your bank account right now?
I'm having a shot.
Yeah. Fuck. You got it.
I don't
Good.
want to say that. I don't want to say
John
that out
can't.
loud.
John can't disclose that for reasons of the Canadian government. And
What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know if I really want to disclose that.
I don't want to disclose it to all like the viewers.
Yeah, the viewers are gonna. I don't know how that feels, but cheers, Chelcie. We love you. Why didn't we get chasers before this?
I think we need a lime.
A lime with vodka?
Anything. I need a chaser. But
Hey, where's the trash can?
How many girls have you slept with?
Oh, I don't even want to say that. I'll say that, but do little girls? Oh, I can't. Little girls.
Women.
Why the fuck do you say it like that?
Women, Sam. Women.
That is
Do
so
little women
weird.
count? Like, okay. All right, so.
What the fuck do you mean? Do they count? They're human beings. They're
Don't.
They're little people.
Yes,
We're little people.
We're little men. They're little women.
Thanks for saying women.
I just act like a little boy sometimes, asshole. Don't get in my face about it. No. All right, sorry.
Ew, I don't want your sweat, bro. It's very hot in this room. So.
Yeah, it's a little.
Really hot. This guy tried to get all up in my grill.
But how many women have I slept with?
Yeah, I'm curious about you.
Yes.
I don't think you've ever told
Do
me.
three-ways count?
Yes.
What the?
Yes.
Bro, what do you mean? Does this count? Does this count? It all counts.
I'm at 6.
How many? Okay, you said 6?
Yeah, I'm at 6. That's my number.
Okay.
It's an okay number. You know, it's not too high, not too low. I'm not like a man hoe or anything. So, we're good. John?
12.
12. Double me? What the hell? Why have you never told me this?
I have told you
Look
this.
at his face.
I don't know about
Remember who asked? I remember Ross asked us, and I answered.
that. 12? God damn. You are a man hoe.
I'm surprised it's only 6.
You're a little older than me, though, so.
Yeah.
That, you know,
Next one.
we're ready.
You want another one?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite top of porn?
Oh,
Homemade.
homemade. Like you making it?
No, motherfucker. You look it up. Homemade.
Honestly,
I don't like the scripted, like, oh, my stepbrother. Like, oh no,
okay,
don't
let me
fuck
talk.
me in the ass.
That's what
All I want is like homemade, real, like.
I got
No.
2. Either like MILF or stepbrother, stepsister.
Stepbrothers.
I'm being dead serious.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a shocking moment. I love me a MILF. I'll go out the bar and I'll find a 42-year-old any day of the week.
Hey, I
But-
love milk. I love me a
Hey,
cougar.
I don't
too.
have a stepbrother or stepsister. It's just like I daydream about it sometimes. Like, what would actually happen? You know, so
Yeah.
it's kind of nice to live that fantasy.
I also want to add one more category, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Passionate. I love when it's real intimacy, when they're like really love and they're like in
Oh.
porno.
yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting that one.
I love like heartfelt. Like, I want to like feel a connection.
John likes romantic comedies, so you
I
can-
do love
just
rom-coms.
based off that, you can tell what kind of porn he likes.
I just watched Marley and Me actually the other day. I cried at the end of one of mine.
Wow.
more of like a Rambo type man. So like,
Yeah, he frisky.
get to the point.
Actually, no, he's like crazy. Like he's a rabbit.
Yeah, really.
Man.
Question is, how much do you think I weigh?
You never say that to a woman.
You
so
never
I'm not
ask a
gonna say.
woman's weight, or you never say a woman's weight.
Or age as well.
Age. Well,
I
age,
like
I
you
tell her
too.
you're 23, so.
Drink up.
Bro, why the fuck are these shots? That's massive.
Are you being a little baby back bitch or what? The vodka's talking to me now.
Find your freaking sister on the internet.
Yeah, I'll find your sister on the internet.
Don't ever bring up my sister.
I just did.
Alright, next question. I'm getting pissed off. I might have to kick his ass after this podcast.
Next question. When was the last time you masturbated?
Yesterday. This morning.
What?
This morning.
Well, Chelcie, we really appreciate
It
you
has
being on here.
been more than a pleasure. When we say this, we mean it with you. You are honestly one of our best friends.
And
We appreciate it so much for coming on. For real.
I love y'all. Thanks for having me. I'll come on anytime.
thank you. I appreciate
Have
that.
fun with all the shows and say hi to your family for us.
Yeah.
I would love ya.
Thank you guys for watching our episode of Two Peas in a Pod.
We will see you guys soon. Make sure to subscribe right there. Check out our channels below. Check out the guest channel below. We will see you very shortly.
We love you guys.